It's my honor to introduce Mr. Laxminarayanan. Laxminarayanan ji, he's the Senior Vice President and Global Delivery Head of Polestar Solutions. He's an experienced management consultant with extensive experience in providing AI analytics and digital marketing consulting to many Fortune 500 companies over 16 years. He has played leadership roles in various firms including Deloitte, PwC. He's a management graduate from IIM Lucknow and a visiting faculty in IIT Kolkata, IIM Lucknow and IIM Amritsar, engaged in teaching modern day tools and techniques to the students. He has been associated with Great Lakes Institutes over 10 years in mentoring, teaching the students in the marketing domain. He's an avid speaker at different industrial forums and a regular guide to several MSMEs through CII and NASCOM. It's a pleasure to have you here, sir. Over to you.
Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good. Since you did not ask any questions to Balaji after an interesting presentation, I'm going to start with certain questions, if that is okay for you. I want to keep it as interactive as possible because last time when I delivered a similar session in one of the events, I spoke for nearly 1 hour, and after the session, somebody came out and asked me like, "Sir, the session was good, but can you please help me define what is artificial intelligence?" It was like after reading the whole Ramayana, somebody was asking what is the relationship between Rama and Sita kind of. So I'm going to start with a very foundational question, and I need your input so that I can understand your understanding of what AI is. Because at the end of the day, my speech is going to be only 15-20 minutes, but I want to keep it as interactive as possible, and you take away a few things and I take away a few things from the session. That's more important, correct? Because we are here to exchange knowledge. You are expert in few things. I have a bit of experience on this side, so I would like to exchange and co-create something. No, that's the honest one. Good. So what is AI? What do you think is AI? Anyone? I know we have been speaking about it for nearly 10 years now. Everyone is talking about AI. Everyone wants AI in their world. Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Good. One follow-up question. Anyone can answer. AI and machine learning, are they same or different? Different? Sure. So two different terms. So thesaurus, if you look at it, it may not come in the same meaning. Okay? Good. AI is a broader topic. Just to give you a quick 2-mark answer of what AI is. It is a science where we are trying to decode what an intelligent human being would do and make a machine also do things in a similar way. An intelligent human being, I'm consciously using the word intelligent human being. Of course, we have a lot of human beings, types of human beings here. So how an intelligent human being will act, behave, can I replicate that in a machine? Can I decode why a human is behaving in certain fashion and give that to a machine? That's what I'm trying to do in terms of AI. Of course, AI as science, it involves all the other sciences related to the study of humans. Take sociology, biology, philosophy, everything, any science related to human beings, I'm trying to decode, I'm trying to understand why a human being is thinking this way, how a human being will act in this way, how the brain functions, everything I'm trying to understand and give it to a machine. That's what AI is all about. Under AI, we have multiple areas. Machine learning is definitely one of them, where we say that I'll make the machine learn just like the humans learn. We know how do we learn, right? I'm sure all of you have kids. Some of you are not married, I understand. Still you may have kids. But kids, how do they learn? That's where we have supervised, unsupervised, all those learning approaches come into picture. Day in, day out, right? Now, I am sharing certain things, you are listening to it and you are learning it, we call that as supervised. If I just observe and do something, trial and error, it's reinforcement learning. There are different learning approaches. So replicating the learning process of human becomes machine learning. Understanding how the human visual system works and giving it to a machine, we call it as image analytics or nothing but computer vision, as you pointed out. That's computer vision with machine learning. Okay. taking the human language, I speak English, but definitely my English is different from your English for sure. The way I pronounce certain words, my Tamil accent will be very strong when I speak English. Definitely Rob is going to speak English in a completely different way, a proper English accent. Now, even though the accents are different, we still are able to decode. He may be able to understand what I speak, and I may be able to understand how he speaks. How? The brain is tuned to that. This is nothing but natural language processing. How do we process a natural language? NLP is another area of AI. In simple terms, I will call it as text analytics. How computer vision is image analytics. If I have to generalize it, it can be text analytics. Like this, there are different areas of AI. So that is something all of us should be aware of. Now, one question to you. Let me see how well you have understood the AI space. Where do you think you have maximum number of applications? Machine learning, computer vision, NLP, robotics. That's also another area which Balaji spoke about, so I'm not touching that. So where do you think are the maximum number of applications in today's world? Which area is dominating the space of AI today? Machine learning, computer vision, NLP, robotics, machine learning, NLP, all. We always choose option D, all of the above. Yes, we are tuned to that MCQ format, all of us. Either all, if none of the above is there, that should be most probably the right answer. That's pattern recognition. This is machine learning. Because over a period of time, if you are tuned to so many MCQ exams, we know which one will be the right answer. The moment we attempt 20 questions where we know the answers for most of them, the 21st question we know that option B would be the right answer. Because for all the first 20 questions, most of them were option B. So the teacher is usually giving the right answer in option B. That's a pattern we recognize. Exactly. So that's something we do. That's machine learning. Pattern recognition is an important aspect of intelligence we have taken from humans and we are giving it to machines. That's how the machines have become intelligent. And machine learning is an important aspect which has become popular in the recent times. And in fact, it is the underlying engine behind computer vision, behind NLP, behind robotics, everywhere. Machine learning is the core engine. That's why we say machine learning as the golden phase of this AI. When we call it as, which is the golden phase? Machine learning is the golden phase of artificial intelligence. Just on the same lines, I'll ask a quick question. How old is AI? Any guesses? 10 years? Okay. 50 years? Okay, which one is older, India or AI? AI? Sure. The AI term was coined in the year 1954-55. India was coined maybe around 1947 we got independence. I don't know when it was coined exactly. So, but creation of intelligent machines, the concept has been prevalent for a long time. In fact, after the Second World War, a famous experiment happened where we created an intelligent machine. Do you remember that? Which test is it? Which one? I'll give you a clue. Hollywood movie Imitation Game was based on this. Turing test. So we have been talking about AI and creation of intelligent machines for a long time. But it has become popular only recently. Why? Thanks to machine learning. The way we are creating intelligent machines, it has changed in the recent past. As Balaji pointed out, we have started using more and more data. And we have found a way how we can decode intelligence from data. That's what has happened in the last 10 to 15 years, which has enabled this faster growth of AI. Do you think AI has reached the maturity stage? Or is it still in the introduction stage? What do you think? Improvement? So introduction, growth, maturity and decline. These are the 4 stages of any industry as such. Where do you think AI is? Introduction? We are still in the introduction stage, not even in the growth stage. We are just scratching the surface. And at least, think about it. We are just in the scratching phase and still we have got so many applications. Do you know that we have more number of AI agents in this room than the number of people? Can you realize that? Mother Google is AI, Spotify is AI, every app in your mobile, if they have got funding from some VC, that is AI, because they use AI word to get funding from VCs. That's the most popular technique today to get funding, isn't it? So AI is that. One more quick question from what Balaji mentioned. Balaji spoke about robotics, right? AI is hardware or software? But robotics was all about hardware, isn't it? I'm just asking, software or hardware? Or is it both? Algorithm is software. Very good. So there is no hardware. I'm playing devil's advocate, so you can confidently ask. Hardware or software? Both. How many of you think it's both? Okay. 20% of the audience think it's both. How many of you think it's software? Chucho. Option B has got less responses compared to option C. Okay. How many of you think it's hardware? Good. At least that understanding is there. Very good. It's actually creation of intelligent softwares, as he rightly spoke about. We are trying to create intelligent softwares which will control machines, hardware. Okay. So now when he showed bots, he has created beautiful softwares behind the scenes, which is controlling that hardware. Like take our own body. Is it hardware or software? Body is a hardware, but our hands, legs, everything is controlled by software, brain. When the brain is dead, do you think the body will move? What is the use of having very good hardware without an intelligent software which can work? So AI is that. Okay. So please keep this in mind. So have you got a good understanding of AI now? Any questions? Did I confuse you? Sorry? Okay, good. Then I'll just move on to the next area. Actually, AI has created a fundamental shift. This is what the core topic of my session is. AI has created a very fundamental shift in problem solving. Okay? Where there used to be an algorithmic approach, which Balaji slightly touched upon. The way we used to think is algorithmic approach. What is algorithmic approach? Do you remember school time programming? We used to write if then, business logic, and then we code it into a machine. In fact, we have been creating intelligent machines like this for a long time. Right from 1980s, the autopilot in a flight. How do you think it is coded? If then, business logic. The bots which Balaji was showing it across, Amazon warehouses. How do you think those bots are created? It started with rule-based intelligence, that is algorithmic way of doing things. But now we have slowly progressed to data-driven intelligence. Now machine learning, we call it as a golden phase because it is talking about data-driven intelligence. From the data, can I derive intelligence? Can I derive patterns which can help me to do predictions? Because intelligence here we call it as prediction, pattern recognition. Okay. So how is it changing the world of problem solving? Any guesses? Once upon a time we had a clarity that algorithmic way means A plus B is equal to C. We know that very clearly. If I give A and B, answer is C. That is algorithmic way of thinking. But now we are thinking about a predictive way of thinking. I was just meeting an astrologer outside. We are discussing like he also does predictions, AI also does predictions, isn't it? But how different are they? Today if you notice, or take this one, take this world, take 100 problems that you see around. Do you think algorithmic way can solve all the 100 problems that you see around? Do you think it is possible? Not really, right? You are seeing me now, okay? You have given the label Laxminarayanan to me because you have introduced me to this audience. So everybody will think that this is Laxminarayanan. Now tomorrow, I remove this jacket, Nehru jacket and come out in a t-shirt and I see you somewhere in US, let's say for example. Your pattern recognition of the brain will start thinking, right, I've seen this guy somewhere. So you will start giving names to it, start recollecting names, correct? Now is this problem, can it be solved with the help of algorithmic thinking? Like how to recognize Laxminarayanan in a crowd? Possible? Not possible, right? Do you think possible? Possible. Okay, how will you solve it? Very good point. I mean, this is an interesting way to think. How do you solve it in algorithmic way? Height, just by looking at me, I am telling you. You are seeing me, you are able to, you want to recognize whether I am Laxminarayanan or not. Possible? Features, height, weight. I mean, if I lose weight, you may not be able to recognize. That's a different problem. Height may not change. Yes. Height may not change, right? May not. Okay. Correct. What else can be the features that will help you to recognize? Facial features. Yes. Facial features, it will help me. But will you be able to fix it to a box and say that if these are the features, this is Laxminarayanan? Because I'll tell you, Facebook is still struggling. Because whenever I upload a photo, it still tags my father's name. Because my dad and me, we look the same. And he uploads more photos to Facebook than me. So the Facebook models are trained very well for my dad's photo than my photo. So every time I upload the photo, my dad's name is tagged. So here, algorithmic may not give you the perfect answer. It becomes a prediction problem. So even now, facial recognition algorithms are not predicting 100% accurately, but it is making a guess that, okay, this may be Laxminarayanan looking at all the features. If the machine is provided with 10,000 images of Lakshmi and then passport size photograph and every other photograph in different attires, then it may be able to come to a pattern, like this pattern may be Laxminarayanan. That's how it recognizes. Okay. So the important thing here is, most of the problems today, which were not getting solved with the help of algorithmic approach, we are able to solve it with this prediction machine learning based approach. So obviously it has opened up a new door of avenues and opportunities for every industry, including defense. Okay, let's look at some of the practical applications. Take enhanced situational awareness, or maybe before you get to that, because situational awareness is a very, very important topic when it comes to machine learning. Google, is it a search engine or is it a recommendation engine? Google is a search engine? It's so easy for me to confuse all of you. Both? Search history, okay. Now tell me one thing, if you and your friends search for something, do you think both of you will get the same results? No. If you're searching for superstar sitting in Tamil Nadu, and if Bob searched for superstar in US, do you think he will get the same results? Rajinikanth will come in US as results? No. Why? So is it a search engine then? Based on area it will change. So it is taking the contextual variable. Location is a contextual variable, correct? I can add lot of contextual variables like this. Let's say for example you are searching for some app. Let's say I want to download this Defense Expo app. I want to download, let's say for example. If you search it from iPhone, it will lead you to Apple Store. If you search it from Android, the results should lead you to Play Store, correct? Like this, Google considers nearly 200 different variables to give you the results. 200 different variables to understand the context of your search. What are you searching? Where are you searching from? Which browser? Which laptop? Which operating system? Which device, by the way? It looks at all these things and then it gives you the result. Like how Netflix recommends your movies, how YouTube recommends your playlist. So Google is no longer a search engine. It is a recommendation engine. Now why am I giving this example? Because situational awareness is something which is very, very important for you to understand. Context is something which is very important for AI and which is very important for defense also, isn't it? Understanding the situation, understanding what are the things that are happening around, collecting data about it, and based on the data collected from the situation, can you take the right decisions? That's what situational context awareness is all about, and that's a key for success in defense. And the moment you speak about so many contextual variables, will you trust human or will you trust machine for better decision making? Who is good in decision making? Humans or machines? What do you think? Machines? As of now, it's humans. Going forward, it may be machines. Can you work for 48 hours continuously? Situational awareness is the same, I am not denying it. But I am taking your situational awareness and decoding it from you and then creating a replica of you. Okay? Now that machine is more efficient than you or less efficient than you? Emotion is another problem, isn't it? Like take autopilot. The Sully movie you would have noticed, right? Who is the best person to man over the flight when there is a missile attacking you? Humans or machines? Air Force pilots are trained to handle that situation. I am not denying it. Okay? Emotions are to be suppressed or managed well to handle that situation. But emotion, it's a plus for human beings as well as a minus when it comes to decision making. Machines do not carry emotions. So I'll go back to the very, very strong diplomatic answer, management answer. It depends. So depending on situation, depending on the data that you have collected, depending on the context, you may choose whether humans to take the decisions or machines to take the decisions. Okay, and this call, whether who can take the decision, can be taken by the humans. And over a period of time, by the way, again I'm going back to the foundation, AI is prediction machine. Machine learning is prediction machine. It is not 100% accurate. So will you trust a machine which is not 100% accurate? Which is not giving you 100% accurate results? You may not initially. But if you are getting a result of around 93, 95% accuracy, don't you think your trust on the machines will go up? It will continuously learn, and based on your feedback, it is going to learn continuously. That's how you improve your trust on the machines, and over a period of time, the machines will start coming into the decision making process. Okay, so that's important. So situational awareness, AI is going to play a bigger role in the coming days. Have you heard of digital twins? Yes, sir. Yes. What is a digital twin? Replication of any physical object. Can I create a digital replica of it? Yes. Now, it started with machines, it started with objects. Today we have replica of humans also. Do you know that? There are medical companies which are creating a digital twin of you, and it can track when you will get diabetes, or when going by the trend when you will get a cardiac arrest. They can predict that. You know that? It started as a predictive maintenance use case for a machine. Now it has become a predictive cardiac arrest machine for human beings. Can you use it in defense? I think Balaji spoke about it, right? The MSMEs have a huge role to play when it comes to maintenance of machines, the support and other phases. Now digital twin can be an interesting concept driven by AI, computer vision and all these IoT, all these concepts put together. Digital transformation of defense can be enabled with AI coming into picture. Okay, so this is another interesting concept. I just wanted to give you some jargons in the AI space so that you can also explore more and read more about it. Better training, simulation. Today, AI can create so many situations for you, looking at the real-time data. If you want to get into a catfight with an enemy warplane, AI can create a better scenario for you and train your pilots to a given situation. So AI is so good at it. Okay, counter-terrorism and intelligence analysis. Very well. At the end of the day, it's data. So the moment you have data about counter-terrorism and intelligence, obviously AI can play a bigger role in looking at patterns, identifying those patterns and solving those problems for you in a much, much better way.
Hello.
India is ready for drone warfare. Do you think we are ready?
Hello.
We are not. If you compare to other countries, in fact,
Hello.
better than most of the countries, I will not deny that.
Video
But are we in the top? Not really. To get to the top, what do you think is needed? Do you think you can get to the top without AI? Definitely not. Without AI, can you think you can control remote drones? Drones for surveillance, drones for attacks? You cannot do that without AI. AI can do a prediction very clearly. Where
Hello,
exactly
sir.
the
Are you able to
enemy
hear me?
is. Have you heard of swarm drones concept? I'm sure all of you would have seen interesting videos of swarm drones, right? It runs
Hello,
on
sir. Are you able to hear me?
It runs on computer vision, deep learning models. It looks at the enemy territory, the uniform, and then it starts striking the surgical strike of humans, not even a location. Correct? So that kind of concepts can be done only with the help of AI. Otherwise, it's really tough for you to do it with the existing algorithmic way of designing missions. I need not tell you, the future is cyber war, bio war. These are the major terms that come into picture, right, when we talk about the future.
Hello.
Already there are perceptions and opinions about the recent virus attacks also, whether it is a cyber war on all other countries. We do not know.
Hello.
Can AI help you to detect that? Can AI help you to solve that? Very well, right? Cyber attacks, AI is really smart. In fact, companies have started designing cyber operating systems or AI operating systems.
This is Ram calling from Defense Show, Chennai, sir. One seminar session is going on.
Looking at the patterns.
So it will be over in the next 20 minutes.
On a lighter note, have you heard of this?
I would kindly request you to wait, sir. Yours is a very important session. We would like to focus on that. And can you confirm whether you are hearing me?
Because so many people
you can either message me or talk, sir.
Attack, DOS.
Okay, super. Can you all wait?
Service attack, it's called as.
Thank you, sir. And we are delighted and honored to have your presence. And we really want to push for more expos and would like to know the opportunities at your end and what the capabilities this side are and to connect them with you. Unfortunately, due to some time delay, the first session is going on, which you are able to see, and it will be over the next 15-20 minutes.
Look at the contextual data and do better.
So, can you all wait, sir, for about 20 minutes?
Big difference for you. Space.
Hello.
We are already rocking, right?
Hello.
ISRO rocks. You would have seen all those Aditya L1 as well as
Thank you so much, sir. Please
Chandrayaan
wait,
3 and
and
everything.
I'll be personally
It's a
connecting all of
tremendous
you and
difference.
I will be giving intro in 20 minutes, and then your session will
A
on.
bit more about it.
So I think
I
6,
brought
7
up
of us are there,
conspiracy
right?
theories. The space and the defense collaboration goes back a long
So I will be connecting with
In
you.
fact, we were relying too much on
Yeah, you can log in after 15 minutes, 20 minutes also.
satellite
Yeah,
data from
that is a
other
good idea.
countries. Now the dependency has come down drastically over a period of time, thanks to the success of ISRO.
1 second, sir.
And I was associated with ISRO in their AI journey. 4 years back, I was coaching them.
Yes, sir. 11 o'clock should be fine, sir. 11.
And I can proudly say that the kind of projects that they
11
are the kind of deep learning
11 Indian
they're
time. Thank
using
you.
to make it a success is something which is fantastic. Did you see this change in Chandrayaan 3? Before even the success was announced, before even the mission was successful, did you look at the confidence of the media articles, confidence of the ISRO scientists? Were able to get a chance to see that? You may be surprised, it was not happening earlier. Chandrayaan 3, even before, evening 6 o'clock, 6:15, when the mission was supposed to be shown live, whether it is a success or not, we do not know. But all the media articles, all the scientists were proudly claiming that it will be a success, it will be a zero issue problem, and it will be a success. They were very clear. How? They were talking about one point again and again. They tried all the possible scenarios, nothing will fail. They have learned from Chandrayaan 2 data what has failed. They have seen patterns of it, they have fixed them. Who came into picture? Who is the hero of the journey? Apart from scientists, of course. AI, ML. ML played a role in understanding the patterns and making the next mission successful. So if you have the data, if you can make the machines learn, you can make the models very, very successful for you. And in defense also the same thing can happen. And modern day warfare is about combating grey zone. And who else can identify those grey zones better than computers, better than intelligent machines driven by AI machine learning models? So global threats, be it economic, be it bio, be it cyber, it may be anything, we will be able to handle it, because at the end of the day, for deep learning models, it's all about data. And if you have the right data, you can always do wonders with this, and you can solve real world problems in a much better way. So that's it. This is what I wanted to share. Can I go back with the confidence that you have learned something new today? Any questions? Anything you would like to ask? Maybe one last question I will ask you. Since you are not asking me, I will take the liberty. Sorry, I am also a prof in certain colleges, so I always have this bad habit of asking questions. What do you think is the big challenge or the biggest challenge for AI to be adopted by any industry, including defense? Resistance to change, yes, that is one challenge, no doubt. Humans generally do not have this, we don't want to accept that the machines can be more intelligent than us. That is a problem, one. Good, then? Fear of? Fear of change, yes. Fear of machines? Fear of machine is also a problem. By the way, have you heard of this famous thing? We are still in the weak AI phase. AI is not very strong today, do you know that? We are yet to enter into the phase of strong AI and super AI, which are the next stages of evolution of AI. We are still in the phase of weak AI. Weak AI means AI is intelligent only from one context. You can't make an Alexa dance like Boston Dynamics, which Balaji was talking about. You can't make Spotify do something else, what Google does. Every machine is intelligent in a certain context. It is not intelligent like human beings. That's why we call it as weak AI. Just imagine the world when it gets to strong AI and super AI. Super AI means bots will have a society. They will start living together with us. Can you imagine? All the best for the society. I hope it should not happen in our lifetime. But going by the trend, do you think it will happen in our lifetimes? Very well. If you follow Elon Musk, he is the one who can always say that 5 years back, just a second, 5 years back he was saying that watch deep learning companies like DeepMinds and other things, you will realize how fast the AI is growing. 5 years back we did not talk about Gen AI. Creation of images, creation of text, videos and 3D models by a machine. Today we are seeing machine generating everything. Going by the trend, we all wanted early retirement in our life, right? 45, 50. Machines will give us that retirement, even if we don't want it. They are already gone. 10% of the workforce of Bloomberg, they have been fired because ChatGPT can generate content better. So AI can replace jobs easily. But I'll go back to the foundational thing which Balaji mentioned. It's not AI versus humans, it's AI and humans against problems, against problem solving. That's the way we have to look at it. Machines will never become more intelligent than us. It can be more effective in problem solving, I'm not denying it. But how much intelligence they should have, we always have the ability to control. Okay, remember cloning? Do you remember Dolly the sheep? What happened to that? 2005 it happened, right? 2004-5, long time back. But is it active today? We don't have clones, right? Correct. So, but cloning is almost shut down. There is no further research happening on that side, no further investments happening on that side. Somewhere machines, we are able to control that. Yeah. True. Sorry, you had another question. Yeah, please. Their fears are pretty much natural, right? No doubt about it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, look at it this way. Science and research should be used for constructive purposes. No second thoughts about it. That's how every science and technology started, right? Be it nuclear, be it space, be it everything, we all started in the same direction. Even bio, correct? But at the end of the day, the moment somebody starts misusing it, that's where the problem comes in. Do you think we have put in right regulations for these technologies to be managed well? Like for example, AI. Do you think we have a law on it, on AI today? That's a problem. How could you? See, we always the governments are reactive when it comes to these things. And I'm sure we have a policy in making at this point of time with European GDPR and everything coming into picture. In a way, it is regulated, like what kind of information you can use for analytics and AI. This will get regulated over a period of time. But it's a matter of time that we have to fix it. But who is going to be faster? Is it the regulation bodies or is it the scientists who are becoming faster? That's where the difference comes in. Yep. Good. I think I have exceeded my time. Thank you very much for all your time. So looking forward to be in touch. Thank you.